part, it just did not work out.
Post tornado! We survived it, I don't care. Mackenzie would drive this bus?
I would drive this bus if I could.
Who drives this bus?
I hope you have your coffee ready because we are in for quite the story time today. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, if you're obviously looking at what is around me, yes, I am back home. But obviously, I have also recently moved back into my room, so of course things are still getting organized. AKA this giant pile over here. I know you're looking at it, and I know you're looking at that painting because it's so awesome. But please, focus over here. Today I'm gonna be doing a little get ready with me. I am getting ready for an interview today, as we do, because we are adults now. And on that same topic, I do want to catch up on some things because I didn't realize till last night at midnight when I was on my phone in my bed scrolling, as we do, that 2 days ago, by the time you see this it's probably like 3 days, but 5 years ago is when I graduated from high school. Oh my gosh. I'm not old yet, okay? Now, that depends on who you ask though, because like, even though I'm still in college, which, spoiler alert, yes, if you follow me along at all, ever, you already knew that. But there's people there that are like 19 or 18 and then they're always like, oh my gosh, how old are you? And I'm like, oh, I'm 22 now. And they're like, oh, you're old. I'm like, how? I literally am only 22. Now, to get ready for this interview today, which was like the 15th hundred. Should I wear a bow? Yes or no? Because does that look crazy? It's fine. Anyways, so I was scrolling, like I said, and I come across my high school graduation video, and tell me why I'm like, it's so interesting seeing how everybody's life played out, because basically, if you have not subscribed to me, which you should, by the way, you would know or would not know, I graduated class of 2019 back in the day, and then after that I basically took a gap year, which I think I tried to take a video about that in like 2020 because it was COVID, but it was a really weird time because like I was still able to be home, but some people were already like in college during that time. Then they had to like come back home from college, I guess. And like for me, I was already home and I was already working. I wasn't working for a little bit, but it worked out for the better because that's how I ended up coming to college. Which, if you would have asked me that in high school, I would have been like, no way, I'm going to college. My only reasoning for not going was because I thought it was just too expensive. But here we are, run up those loans. Yes, sir. I don't know how time has been flying by like super uber fast. Low-key, I'm really happy that I ended up vlogging that time when I did, because the world was literally never the same after COVID. In my opinion, I feel like the classes now and like the world now is just such a different place. What has happened since then? So like I said, I ended up going to college. I was there for a year, and then that is when I applied 2 times to be a residential assistant. So like, I'm basically those people that live at the dorms and work at the dorms. People don't know what I do. So like, I help people when they move in, and I introduce them to the place, sit at the desk, and like we're on call, all that good stuff. That's been a lot of fun for me. I've been doing that for 2 years. This is gonna be my 3rd year this next time I'm going. I'm supposed to be graduating soon, which is also weird because no way I'm graduating college now, because like then what happens? Like, do I go back to school and buy myself some more time, or should I just like, I don't know. Oh, and I never mentioned it, but I think it was a little more or less, if you knew, you knew. I didn't have a car, so yeah, girl, didn't have a car at all. Any point of high school, even like freshman, sophomore,
Junior year of college.
I just recently got a car in December. I have not done the video for it yet, and I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna do it, because sometimes I get busy, okay? Sometimes I'm down bad with the school. I gotta be studying, sometimes I gotta grind, and then sometimes I just get burnt out with school things, but no excuses, right? We are on that grind time this semester. Grind. Yeah, so I finally got a car in December. It is a Mustang. It is literally the car that I've had on my
Pinterest board, wish list type.
In my mind, like that is the thing that I wanted. That is the one that I wanted. And it is so funny, that story, how I got it, because long story short, I almost got scammed. And if you ask my mother, she'll be like,
I told you so.
But I almost got scammed, and then I ended up getting a great deal, which I can go more in depth on my car video to explain to y'all how that happened. But yeah, so I got that was just recently though, because like I didn't have one the whole time I was, even while I was away at college, like in another state, didn't have a car, which if you ask people like why or how you do that, they're gonna be like,
That's crazy. I don't understand why you would do that or how you would do that. And thankfully I had very
helpful and supportive parents. I understand that was a lot of the reason why that could happen also. I do keep in touch with some of the people that I graduated with still, but for the most part, I don't talk to a lot of them anymore. The reason why I mention that is because, like, I'll say even when I was starting my YouTube channel, that was something that, hold on, pause. Something that I was kind of like worried about when I first started was like, what would they think if they found my channel or like whatever, or if I did stuff that I liked. Like, I don't talk to half of them anymore. Like, it doesn't actually matter in the grand scheme of things. And like when you get to college, it's way different because one, people will either accept you for how you are, like if you're like, oh, I have this interest that I think is kind of weird or whatever, cool person, I don't know, like normal, I guess. I look a little funny right now, but like at the end of the day, people don't actually, for the most part, I'll say most people don't care, because like people have their own stuff to be worrying about, kind of just like look at you and they're just like, oh, they're just doing their thing, that's just what they do. I need to put this in water. They leave you alone for the most part. Like, nobody's gonna come up to you and be like, oh, whatever. And for the most part, and they do tell you that, like, if you actually do have people IRL that are like saying stuff about it, you can literally just be like,
don't care, because like
you have other things to worry about, like way more. And I think that's something that I didn't realize when I was starting off my channel. And then like also I remember thinking that like my videos, like, because I was still kind of young. I mean, not that I'm old now, but I was still kind of younger. Felt like vlogs were kind of like a failed thing, or like sitting and talking, because I remember the comments would bother me, like from people IRL that would be like,
oh, are you just gonna sit down and like talk?
And it made me feel like,
oh, maybe I shouldn't be.
Maybe it's boring. In reality, like looking back, I watch my own videos and I'm like, low-key, I was on my grind, and I was funny, like, I was a little funny. Also, looking back in high school, I was like, dang, I was a little outgoing my last year, which was a lot of fun. And it's like a good reminder for me, like, I knew I made those videos because I would want to look back in the future. We're in the future now. And I mean that because it's like, when you leave the entire state, and like, if you're an out-of-stater and a first gen, you would understand what I mean, like, how it's feels like you have like two separate lives, you know, like when you, one in your hometown and then like one in another state. The way I feel when I like leave to college is more of like, I have to be in work mode, I gotta be really responsible, and like everybody treats me like I'm old just because I'm 22 and you're like 19, 20. So like here I'm like,
oh my gosh, it's so fun, I'm so like happy. I do
miss the sun a lot. That is something that, and also I'm not a beauty guru, so if you're making fun of the way I make my makeup,
Leave me alone.
like I said, coming to college has been a lot of fun for me. I did do like a lot of, I tried to do like vlog type stuff, but for the most part it just did not work out. Like either something would come up, or like I wouldn't get to finish vlogging. Finally finished a haul. Looking busted yesterday.
I want a woman that can cook for me.
Would drive this bus?
I would drive this bus if I could.
Who's driving this bus?
Lauren, you're in so much trouble.
Why is it so big? Why?
Bro's brake checking me. You would have been in your room taking a bath.
At this point, not to be extreme, but it's like do or die.
Because I think after this is literally my last summer because I have to like go off and be an adult and like graduate or something. Like full-time, not part-time. And I'm just a girl and like having to do this in this world is crazy. Where's my other lashes? Which ones should I wear? Should I wear these? Should I wear these? I know they both look a little busted, but like these were my favorite pair when they were still new. That's not the point. It's been a lot of fun. I remember my first year, and I've got a lot of experience and a lot of wisdom going to college as far as schooling wise, because when I was in high school, I was definitely not
Overachiever.
more of a like.
I'll pass, I'll do homework when I have to.
So then when I actually applied myself in college, and taking the gap year really helped me like focus and realize what I want to do in life, and I made dean's list and honor roll or honors classes, whatever you want to call it, because I got
Points taken off my resume.
in my professional development class, considering, because apparently we don't have that. No shade, but that's crazy because what was I taking those classes for? But anyways, I learned how to lock in and all that stuff. My first year being an RA was like difficult to say the least, not necessarily because of anything other than mostly time management and just things that I had to learn. But like, oh my gosh, I am so grateful to be doing what I do at the end of the day, because not to be dramatic again, but like low-key changed me as a person, as far as it definitely taught me how to put boundaries down. Like there was things that I would be so afraid just in general in life. Like I would be such a people pleaser. Okay, and now I have no problem telling you no, and I will tell you if I don't want to do it or if I don't like something, or speaking my mind, which was an issue before, because like I would literally just be like, oh no, it's okay, no, I'll cover it, like it's fine. And now I'm like, no, that is not okay, you cannot do that, and I have no problem saying that. And it helped me like learn to be myself a little bit more, because I think in high school, like I was being outgoing and I was being myself, but like not to the full extent, because I felt like I cared what these people think. And at the end of the day, people really are thinking about themselves for the most part. And people come and go too. Like people don't necessarily stay around forever. Like some people are here for like a time period, and that's fine. You have to appreciate the time that they are here and then like realize when they leave or whatever. Where did I put the powder? Okay, I do still keep in contact with most of y'all, some of y'all, and also now I have a lot of new friends in the chat as well. If y'all are not commenting, I need to get a W from my new friends in the chat. Please comment. Oh my gosh. And then it panned over on one clip and it showed me one of my teachers from high school. His name was Mr. Scott, and I totally I did not. Yes, I did. I forgot. But I definitely remembered him once I saw the video, which is a nice little memory to come back on. Half of these people, because like obviously my generation does not really use Facebook as much, I don't think. We'd be on Instagram and TikTok and whatnot.
It's a attempt to make TikTok better. Tic-tac-toe.
A winner.
And I like keep up with them, and a lot of y'all had kids already, which is crazy, because like me thinking about having a kid right now is like actually crazy, because I don't know.
I'm happy that y'all are happy and getting on with your life, you know, doing whatever you do. Some people got married, some people had kids, some people went to the military.
Some people got up and left good old Texas. They were like, I'm out of here. And then some people came to college just like me. Oh my gosh, not me running out of storage again. But anyways, on the last day of school, write these cards, and they were our 5-year and 10-year plan. I'm not gonna lie, that card has now disintegrated into the abyss of I don't know where. I want to say his name was Coach Chaplin. That's not right. Yeah, and then I remember we were like,
Oh my gosh, that's so long. That is so far away, 5 years.
why did my eyelash go all the way up, bruh?
please go down.
Dang, I better not get toasted by the makeup gurus in the chat. If you're in high school right now, I definitely recommend
Vlogging, so you can look back on it in a couple of years.
because I'm sure high schools are not nearly as it was when I was there. And like low-key, why am I seeing on my Instagram that like 2015 and 2016 is basically retro and a throwback already? Like, am I getting old? I don't know. But at the same time, what an honor to be able to get older, because like some people didn't get to get older and some people don't. And so whatever.
Let yourself be yourself. If you're in high school, don't worry about it.
In the real world, are not what you think they are in like high school.
And it's so funny watching my advice that I gave to people and what advice that my classmates also gave to people, because some people did get arrested.
It's just a lot. Okay, this video is getting mad long. Let me pause it and come back to y'all when I'm done with my makeup. Okay guys, so I have now finished. Pause! No way I was at a girl with crusty lips. You're joking. Other than that almost embarrassing mistake, how have y'all been? I know that I'm sure that some people that I've gone to high school with are going to be in the comments or just on my page. But hey, welcome back. Welcome back. It's great to see you. Or my new friends, like I said, hopefully. But yeah, guys, I gotta get ready. Finish getting ready to go to this interview, which I will let y'all know how it goes afterwards. If you want to see more of me, go ahead and subscribe. I do have all kinds of videos. I know that, you know, I should have y'all expect one kind of video, but I don't. I have way too many interests, way too many things, and I'm gonna post them as I do. So till then, guys, I hope you all keep on taking care of yourself, doing whatever it is that you're doing 5 years down the road. But I love you all, and I do read all your comments as well, and I just hope the best for y'all.